Have you ever felt like there was something on the tip of your tongue, but you just couldn't get it out? Maybe you were in a conversation or a debate, and you knew that you had something great to say, but that something just eluded you, most likely until the very second when the conversation ended, or you lost the argument. Well, take that feeling times 1,000, and that's what it's like to be a writer with writer's block. You somehow know that you have all of these ideas, pages and pages of words, stories upon stories, just waiting, but not a single one will come out. Or maybe they come at the wrong times when you're busy doing something else, and by the time you're ready to write, you've completely forgotten them. I'll give you an example. This summer was going to be my summer of writing. I had just finished my undergrad. It was my first summer free in about 4 years. Plus, I had just finished 2 creative writing courses. I was going to produce so many stories at least once a week, theoretically. As you can imagine, it did not turn out quite that way. I did write, but not nearly as much as I would have liked to. I had things to say, and finally, maybe time to say them in, but I just couldn't get them down on paper, and it was incredibly frustrating. This experience got me thinking about the nature of writing, how it seems like it should be so simple, and yet our minds make it so complicated. Could there be a button somewhere that could cue the brain to give up its secret stash of ideas? I knew it couldn't be that simple, but that couldn't stop me from looking for some way to alleviate the pain of the process. So I did an experiment. I chose 3 popular prompting methods and tried them out for myself. After all, I had nothing to lose. These methods were writing from a word prompt, writing from a picture prompt, and free writing. I devoted a full hour to each. My results were very interesting. All 3 methods got me more content than if I normally just sat down to write, and each produced a story with unique qualities. The word prompting inspired a story of a highly visual nature. There was a strong focus on setting and less on plot. The picture prompt, on the other hand, inspired a story with a distinct mood. In this case, the picture was of a dead tree in a field, so the story had a real sense of foreboding. But the method which I found most useful and enjoyable was free writing. When I was forced not to stop writing for an hour, my arms got really sore, but I was able to write a total of 9 pages, which is a big deal for me. So ultimately, contrary to my wishful thinking, this experience did not help me find a secret button to unleash my inner, ceaselessly inspired writer, but it did show me ways to activate certain styles and moods in my writing and to generate significant quantity. However imperfect, it is something, and as any stuck writer will tell you, something is sometimes a pretty big deal.